Namaste. I'm sorry the video stream got interrupted for some reason, so I'll start again, and I hopefully it won't happen again this time. So thank you for your patience. So let's again restart. Bring the attention to the center, the space between the eyebrows. Imagine the infinite being there, the guru, the inner guru guiding you. And just dedicate the practice to that guru who's always within. You don't have to look anywhere else but within. We'll start off by the sound of Om 3 times. Imagine you are everywhere. Establish in the hearts of that guru and the gurus within all beings. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other, only peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So now let's continue with sound breathing or color breathing. So as you might have heard, this sound Om is made up of different colors, all the colors and vibrations and sounds in the universe. So in this technique, imagine you're breaking down the Om into its constituents, colors, vibrations, and sounds, and concentrating them. So when you bring your attention to a certain area of the body, your attention is like a magnet. It attracts all the prana there. And imagine that you're bringing healing effects to that area as well, in order to promote healing of yourself and of all others who need it. It is also a technique to improve your aura, increase your aura, which is your protection against psychic attacks. Imagine you have a sphere surrounding you that acts as your barrier. So we're going to start off at the lower 3 chakras, the base of the spine, the sacral area, and the navel. Concentrate all your attention there with the color red, and just allow this breath to carry the sound through until you run out of breath. Inhale. Sound is ah. Take a moment to just feel the lingering vibrations and sounds and colors. Just feel them circulating and continue to bring about those positive effects, those healing effects. Next, we're going up to the heart area. Color is green, sound is U, a higher pitch this time. And imagine this will bring healing in both physical and emotional sense. Inhale. Go up now to the base of the throat. The color is blue, the sound is so. And remember that all the words that come out of the throat should always be ones of loving kindness and compassion. So take a deep breath in Next, the third eye. The color is sun, S-U-N. The color is indigo. And so imagine you're concentrating on the end part of the sound, which produces vibrations. Imagine those vibrations strong enough to dislodge all the impurities from wherever they're sitting in the body. So attract all those impurities out through those vibrations and into the bloodstream, and eventually be carried out to the body. Inhale. Attention to the space between the eyebrows. Sun. And finally, the crown. The sound is sum, S-U-M. The color is violet. Again, you're concentrating on the latter part of the sound, the M part, by pressing your lips firmly together to produce vibrations that help to bring sharpness to the mind and clarity to the mind. Inhale. Keep your mind fixed at the crown now. And just keep in mind also always stay in reverence to the inner teacher who is there, residing there. And through the practice now, we imitate the forms. Imagine each of those forms as you represent them as your teacher. And revere them and do the best to copy them, imitate them, so that they will sense your enthusiasm and your devotion and be more inclined to share their knowledge with you. Spiritual knowledge can only be imparted psychically. Just try to always have that strong desire for that psychic connection to allow you to gain more knowledge. And it's knowledge that will free us from suffering ultimately. Knowledge especially of the highest self. So now on that note, let's begin the practice. Come to standing. So we'll start off by charging the body up with the earth's energy. Stand at your feet 10 inches apart. Bring your arms up over the head. From the soles of the feet, inhale all the way up through the body, right up to the fingertips. Hold the attention and the breath at the fingertips now. Exhale all the way back down. Feel as though that energy is charging you, surging right through the body. Inhale again. Pull the earth's energy right up through to the fingertips. Use your attention to attract it there. Visualize it rising up. Then holding again at the fingertips, hold the breath. Keep all the attention there to keep the prana there, that energy. Exhale back down. Think the earth's energy is the prana of the earth. And one more time. Inhale, pull the earth's energy right up through the body. Watch it rising right up, surging right through the body, right to the fingertips. Then holding all the attention at the fingertips, hold the breath. Exhale all the way back down to the soles of the feet. Feel that charge inundating the body and feel fully charged and energized and ready to practice. And then bring the arms down. And now we'll begin with the exercises to produce more heat, to promote even more release of the impurities from the body. So do the exercises with enthusiasm and do the breathing with vigor to get the full extent of the benefits. Inhale, stroke the arms up. Exhale, down, up, down. Continue. Inhale, straight the arms up. Exhale, pull the arms down. Now inhale, extend the arms in front. Exhale, pull in. And then release the arms down. Swing the arms back and forth. And then release. Next one, bring your arms across the chest. Squeeze the armpits towards one another. Exhale, throw the arms back. Alternate the cross each time. The arms come in front of the body. Now, arms up over the head on the inhale. Exhale, toss the body down. Throw the belly against the thighs. One more. Just allow the body to hang out for a moment to stop shaking and bouncing. And then roll your way back up. Now inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, pull down into squat. Come back up, elbows out to the side and twist from side to side. And then return to the center. Next one, four movements to this one. So there's a squat in this one, so just can come down as far as you can comfortably. Inhale, circling arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, circle down. Now next one, arms in front of the body. Inhale, circle around to the front again. Exhale, pull and then punch right back out. Feel like a recoil effect. The arms balancing right out. Good. And now bring the arms by sides of the body, the same movement, but you're going a full circle and a quarter. Inhale around to the front. Exhale, pull in and just drop the arms back down. And then release. Open up the feet a little bit more, the toes pointing out to the sides. We're going from side to side, left arm up, inhale. Bend to the right. On the exhale, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, bend to the left. And then return. Next one, same movement, but the breathing's a little bit different. Left arm up, inhale. Bend to the right, so you can go a little bit deeper on the hold. And exhale, come back up. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, bend to the left. Hold the breath. See if you can sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. And then back on the exhale. Imagine weights attached to all the fingertips. And then the weight of the arms sliding down the legs will let it go deeper. Sink a little bit more. Other side. So feel a stretch all along the upside of the body without, while trying to avoid making wrinkles in the underside of the body. Always move according to your condition, your abilities. Remember how you feel is affecting everyone to a certain extent. So try to feel and practice in a way that's mindful and conscious and good so that you deliver the best experience. Try not to go to a place of pain and suffering, anxiety and distress, so you don't transmit that. Through the compassion towards yourself, exercising compassion towards yourself, you extend that to all beings as well. Reach. Stretch. Lose yourself in sensations. Imagine all beings experiencing exactly what you're feeling through your own body. Good. Let's do one more on each side. And return. Come on to the hands and knees now. Hands underneath the shoulders, cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Tuck the chin in. Inhale, stretch the belly skin. Exhale, stretch the back skin. Inhale. Exhale, work the core muscles here. Inhale. Telescope the neck out of the shoulders, exhale. Make sure you don't close off the airway completely when you bring the chin in. Inhale. Still allow the breath to pass freely, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, feel the shoulder blades coming right towards another, sinking down to meet one another. Exhale. Feel them separating, coming down off the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now come back to neutral back. Raise your right leg up, inhale, and then swing it out to the right on the exhale. Loosen up the hip completely. Throw the leg up and back, and then out to the side. Of course, modify as you need to by reducing the speed if you need to, if you're very tight. And then release. Other leg, left leg up, inhale, and then swing it out to your left. One more. And then release. Now from here, make your way onto your belly. Anchor down to the lower body, from the hips all the way down to the thighs and the tops of the feet. If you can, join your hands together, or you can just keep your hands open apart if it's too much for your shoulders. So you want to engage the buttocks and the upper back as you come up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chest back down. Up, down, up, down. If your hands are together, squeeze the heels, palms together. Up, down, up, down. Press into the tops of the feet, the toes. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. Release, drop the arms by sides of the body. Breathe in, and breathe out. Drop all the fatigue out of the body. Now we're going to bring your arms forward. Few options here. You can raise the legs and arms at the same time. On the inhale, exhale, pull back down. You can even just raise the left arm and the right leg up and then switch. So opposite arm to arm to opposite leg come up. If you're feeling stronger, your legs both come up. They swing up, and then when the action of the belly and the chest pressing into the ground will propel the upper body up. So it looks like this. Continue. Whatever variation is suitable. And release. Forehead on the hands, breathe in. And breathe out. With constant practice, the body moves with more ease. It gets used to motion. So it's another incentive to keep moving, to keep the joints healthy and radiantly strong. So now next one, inhale, round your back coming up into high cat. Exhale, drop the hips to the hands, chest forward, head back. Inhale, back up. Exhale, seat behind your heels. Inhale, roll up, rounding your back. Exhale, flexing, arching. Inhale, back to rounding. Exhale, flattening and lengthening all the way back. Rolling up. Pretend you're the witness watching by, moving all by itself forward. And how you imagine you see your body moving. Perhaps the body will realize it that way, that you see it. Inhale. Exhale. So imagine the body doing amazing things. Up and back. With constant practice and angry determination, at some point the body may just obey, even sooner than you think. Up and back. Inhale. Exhale and coil. Inhale, back up. I'm going to coil back and then all the way down. Up. And forward, toss up from neck out, shoulders and trunk out of the hips. And back up, inhale. Exhale, all the way back. Moving away to keep the spine, the curve of the spine nice and smooth. And forward, no kinks at either end, at the lower back or the back of the neck. And back, exhale. Inhale. Imagine you see right through the skin at the spine moving. And up. Again, keep the movements graceful and fluid. Up, no jerky motions, no hard, aggressive movements. And up and back, moving away that's pleasing to the guru who's watching from within. Up and forward. Back up, inhale. Exhale, back. And two more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, come forward, show up in all ways. Inhale. Be fully present and engaged and back. And up. Remember, it's an offering. So make sure the offering is the best in every way possible. Up, inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Rest here for a moment. Breathe in. And breathe out. Remove all fatigue. Now the next one we're going to do, slide forward on the belly. Lift the head, hold the breath here. And exhale, come all the way back. Now pull the floor towards you, slide forward between your hands, nose brushes against the ground. Come up, hold the breath, hold the pose. Everything stops, all the mind fluctuations, the movements of the body, the emotions even, all frozen. And then back exhale. If it's easier, you can come forward into baby plank and then lower your hips down as you try to come into the cobra. Now hold the breath, hold the pose. And back. And that stillness you find through the breath retention, that stillness of mind, that's free of restlessness. Try to stay in that mindset, whether the body's moving or not, whatever is happening, whatever is you're passing through. And back exhale, and that applies to the daily life as well. Inhale, come forward. Try to remain like the witness, undisturbed, unconcerned, unjudging. And back exhale. Inhale, glide forward. Propel yourself forward with grace, with power. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And back exhale. Inhale, come forward again. Rise up, copy the movement of the snake. Imagine having that boundless range of motion. Now be regal and wise as you hold the pose. Calm and cool, just like the comportment that the snake displays. And back exhale. Try to tap into the consciousness. Tap into all their divine qualities. These are all reflections of God's grace and magnificence. Now from here, if you like, this time push your fingertips down, lift your palms, bring your feet up towards the head. You have to separate your knees a little bit and point the toes. King Cobra. And back, exhale, all the way back. Inhale, come forward again. Working more joints out at the same time now. Squeeze, imagine squeezing socks behind your knees. Doesn't matter if your feet don't touch. Just do your best. And back, exhale. Inhale. Rise up, try to get the whole trunk up off the ground, starting from the tops of the legs and up. Point your toes. Maybe the feet will eventually meet the head, perhaps one. And then back, but be unattached to the results. Just do your best. Renounce all the expectations. Renounce all the fruits of the practice. And back, exhale. Let's do two more. Inhale, glide forward with power, with grace. Be like the kingless serpents, the mighty, mighty King Cobra. And back, exhale one last time. Make it the best yet. Come up, hold the breath, hold the pose. Everything stops. And back. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. And now, come forward onto your belly and then flip onto your back. Now I'm going to extend the legs, extend the arms, reach up, hold the breath. Actually, no, hold the breath forward. Exhale, tuck in. Chin to the knees, forehead to the hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull in, or shoulders to the knees, I should say, and forehead, chin to the knees. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull in tight. Make like a fist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch out the fingers and the toes. Push out through the heels. Exhale. Draw everything in. And one more time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull in. Now this time, inhale, extend. Hold the breath as you tuck this time. Try to peel the shoulders up off the mat. Bring the front of the shoulders to press against the knees. Use your elbows to press against the outside of the legs. Hands over the head, maybe the forehead will come right to the hands. Exhale, release. If not, don't worry about it. Just do your best again. Inhale, reach out. And then pull in again. Concentrate in any case on the space between your eyebrows. And release, exhale. Inhale, extend. Hold the breath. Make the body very compact. All the muscles coming together towards the center. And release, exhale. All the body parts trying to meet. Inhale. And hold the breath and tuck. Release, exhale. Inhale, extend. Hold and tuck. Press the lower back down. Eyes pressing into the abdomen. Release. Shoulder blades coming around to wrap around the front of the body. Inhale, reach out. Hold the breath. And release, exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Stay with it. Hold the breath and tuck. Train your mind to be disciplined. And release. And one more time. Stay engaged. Inhale, reach out. And hold the breath and tuck. Not always easy to keep your attention focused 100% of the time, but keep on trying to improve your concentration skills by trying to keep your mind one-pointed. And release. Breathe in. And breathe out. The one-pointedness is again always on the inner guru, the highest self. Now bring your arms up over the head and roll all the way back, your feet behind your head. Foul pose if you can. If you can't make it all the way, don't worry about it, and then roll back down. Now if you can, bring your feet right down, and before your body heels are down, lift up the seated, pull the body down over the legs, now Utthana Paschimottanasana. Roll all the way back. Again, modify if you need to. If you have to use the legs to swing you up to seat position, that's okay. Just do what you can. If you're stronger, however, use your core to pull yourself up. The heels stay on the ground as you're coming up. Roll forward. Try to keep your arms and limbs as straight as possible. The movement's fluid and graceful. No jerky motions again. No fast, hard, abrupt, and loud landing with the body on the ground. Forward fold. And back. Good. Do one more after this one. It's a nice movement for just working different areas of the body. Good. Practicing control through the movements. And then the next time you go back, get ready to come up. So bend your knees as you're coming down. Plant your feet down and stand. So now we're going to make our way to the front of the mat. And we'll continue with Surya Namaskara. Okay. So now bring your hands to the heart center. Close the eyes. Imagine the sun streaming down on you. The sun and the warmth. The light and the warmth of the sun represent the wisdom and love of God. Allow it to permeate you and send out to all beings everywhere. So now let's move. Imagine you're moving with all beings at once in synchronization to deliver benefits to all beings everywhere. Raise your arms up over the head, reach up and back. Come forward and down. Uttanasana, bend your knees if you need to bring your hands flat on the ground. Then a right foot back, lower down and knee sink down to the seat. Come into high plank. Round down and go with the knees, the seat all the way back behind the heels. Glide forward into the cobra. Roll the shoulders back, bring the head up. Roll over your toes back into downward facing dog now. Allow the heart to melt down, allow the head to fall down towards the earth. Right foot steps forward. If it's difficult, you lower the back knee down first. If the foot doesn't make it all the way, just assist it forward with the right hand. Push the seat in. And then the feet come together, chest on the thighs, head down. Come right up, arch back, engage the buttocks and the upper back to support you in movement. Return home, hands to the heart. Stretch the front of the body, pull the arms up, arch back as you see fit for your own condition. Pull the body down to Uttanasana, left foot back, lower down the knees, sink down to the seat again. Into the plank, oops, and down. Knees, chest, forehead down, seat all the way back, and glide forward into the cobra. Adho Mukha Savasana, lift the seat up and back. Allow this line in the back to soften, and then the left foot steps forward, drop down to the seat. Feet come together, chest again on the thighs, head down. Come all the way up, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Don't worry about the breath, just move the body in a way that feels natural, that allows the breath to remain steady and uniform. Pull the body down onto your legs. Right foot back. Keep the back knee lifted this time. Into the plank. Lower down the knees, bring the chest down and swing right into upward facing dog from here. Press into roost your toes, lift the hips and knees up off the ground. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana, melt the heart, allow the head to come down. Now the right foot forward, back leg strong, keep the back knee lifted. And then propel the left foot forward to the right foot, Uttanasana. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Just move the body, the breath will follow and deliver more ease and power to the movements. Rise up and more ease, of course. Pull the body down into Uttanasana. Left foot back, keep the back knee lifted. Into the plank. Imagine the breath as a voice of God. Lower down your knees, and from here, chest comes down and push into your toes right up into upward facing dog, hips and knees up off the ground. Back into downward facing dog. Left foot forward, back knee stays lifted, and then swing, pull it forward alongside the other one, Uttanasana. Come right to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Come up. Go forward and down into Uttanasana. Right foot back, back leg strong, back knee lifted if you can, into high plank. This time, you can do what we did before, either with the knees down first and into upward facing dog if you can. Bring your seat all the way back, push and through your toes, pull your elbows right into the side of the body and swing right into upward facing dog from here without not touching your knees and hips to the ground. Now back into downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Back knee stays lifted, and send the left foot in to meet the right foot, Uttanasana. Come right up, arch back, hands back to the heart. Up again. Watch the body moving all by itself. Pull the body down, left foot back, back knee stays up, into the plank. Again, bring the seat back, if you can. Swing right into upward facing dog from here without dropping your knees to the ground, but modify as you need to. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Left foot forward. Bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch the body move with more ease, more grace, and more steadiness. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. And yet another variation, reach up and back. Arch back as you see fit. Pull the body down into Uttanasana. Lift the hand, chest, press into your hands. Hold your breath. And if you can, jump back. So bend your elbows as you're going back so you don't land with a big jarring motion. Try and land lightly. Into upward facing dog. If it's too much, cobra. You can just come right onto your belly and then keep your hips on the ground. But here, if you can, upward facing dog. Bend the toes under. And let's see if you can bring your hips a little bit further forward between your hands. And push back through the heels, push the roots of your toes. Feel as though you pulse a little bit. Make as though you're trying to fold the body in half. Now bring the nose up, look like a dog howling at the moon. Remember, embody all the divine characteristics of what you're representing. And now, tuck it into the chin. Lift the seat, keep pressing to reach your toes, and pull the heels down towards the ground at the same time. Melt the heart down. Now be like a dog here, stretching its back. The belly comes close to your thighs, the chest comes towards the ground. Try not to bend your arms. Bring the head down. If you're more flexible, maybe the forehead, the nose, maybe the chin can come down. Curve the back body. Soften the line of the back.
Exhibit here the loyalty of the dog to its master. Now getting ready to come forward, lift the heels, bend the knees, look between your hands, hold the breath, jump or walk your feet forward. Pull the body down onto your legs now. Come all the way up, Uttanasana, or Hasta Uttanasana. Standard salute, upward facing salute, and hands back to the heart. Go up and back again, reach up without crunching the lower back. Pull down into Uttanasana. Lift the hand and chest, hold the breath, hop or rock back softly into upward facing dog here. And now if you can, roll over your toes right immediately into downward facing dog. And again, 2 more times. If, however, you're having difficulty with the movement, modify as you need to, and you can maybe just do 1 or 2. But do it with mindfulness. Watch the body moving gracefully as you can. Imagine it, and maybe the body will just obey and just copy what you see in your mind, or realize what you see in your mind. And all the way back. Good, let's just do 1 more. Round your back, tuck your chin in. And then chest forward, shoulders back, head lifts, back the other way. Round your back, tuck the chin. And then again, sink. Express a loyalty of the dog to its master. And now lift the heels, bend the knees, hold your breath. Come forward softly. Pull the body down onto your legs. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. And bring the hands back to the heart. Take pause here for a moment. From the solar plexus, the source of your inner power, inhale all the power up to the crown. Hold your breath there. Imagine that you're sending your power out to all beings to empower them, to make them feel strong, confident, supported. Exhale back down to the solar plexus. Keep that channel open so you can continue to send all the benefits out, not just power, everything. Spine, you're like a conduit. And then release. So now we're going to come to standing position or balanced positions now. Standing on your left foot first. Bring the right foot up if you can. Take hold of the heel, flex the foot, and take the foot up and the arm up at the same time if you can. If you're having trouble, lean against the wall. Again, flex your foot. Sometimes it helps with balance. If you can lean back a little bit, look up. If you fall, just come right back up again. Don't worry about the results. It's the effort that's most important. Be graceful and poised like a ballet dancer. And now release the foot carefully without letting it drop heavily to the ground. And maybe see if you can just come right into eagle without touching the foot to the ground. The arms out to the side, your head about the height of the knee. You can bend your standing leg a little bit and rest your belly on your thigh, but then reach forward with the head. If you're having trouble balancing, you can bring your fingertips to the ground. And then try to lift your leg up higher than the head. And when you have the balance again, you fly the arms back up. Make like an eagle soaring through the air at great speed, plunging down from a great height. Now press into the left foot and come back up. Try it on the other side. Just keep imagining yourself playing this out with no effort at all. And then see if you can repeat on the other side. Push down to the right foot. Lift the left knee up. Take hold of the heel from the inside if you can. And then raise your arm and leg up. Lean a little bit to the right a little bit, especially legs higher. You want to keep your fingers and toes on the same line. Try to keep your fingers and toes on the same line in any case. So it might look like a letter T, or it might look more like a letter Y, depending on your flexibility, the height of your fingers and your foot. And now again, engage your leg, hold the breath as you're letting the leg drop, but again, with control. And then maybe see if you can come right into eagle pose. Bend your standing leg, sink your weight into the foot, and your head comes about the height of the knee. Arch your back. Bring your head forward. Again, bring your fingertips to the ground if you need to.
press into the right foot and come back up. Good. So now, in other pose here, try Adha Chandrasana. And we're going to, if you need, you can place a block in front where you're going to put your hand so that you give yourself a little bit more height if you have a block accessible. If you can't reach down without hunching down. So step your left foot forward, bring your left hand down either to the ground, at least 12 to 14 inches. And then raise your right leg up. Turn to the right and bring the right arm up. So if you need to, you can also come down onto your knee. If you don't have a block accessible, you can't reach the ground, you can do it from here. So you can always find some variation or modification to suit your abilities and your condition. Try to get your right leg up higher, lift your right arm up, open up fully. You probably won't be able to see your foot at this point if it's up in the right place. Keep your right leg straight, point the toes. And from here, if you like, bend your knee so the foot comes close to your seat, then take the foot and push the foot away from the seat if you can. Good. The knee is pointing up, your foot is coming away from the body, and then pull the foot back behind you a little bit. Try to get a little bit more open, like you're doing a bow pose. Good. Those of you who want can look forward if you have good balance. Your hips is right over the heel. Hold the breath and take your hand to your heart. Okay, so. And then release the foot or bring it close to your seat first so you can come down gracefully. And then come back up. So the other side now. On your right foot stepping forward and the right hand comes down. Bend your knee again, place your block in position. Your thumb aligns the little toe. Raise the left leg up. The left arm comes up as well. Don't worry about the results again. Don't get attached to the results. Let go of all expectations. Just do your best. Bend the knee, take hold of the foot if you can, and push the foot away. Those who have the ability to do all the asanas well, it's because in a previous life probably they've gone already pretty far in the practice, and this is just a continuation through our different rebirths. You get more and more evolved in every way. Now look forward if you like. Your right hip stays over the heel, you look forward, hold your breath. Those of you who want can try to take your hand to the heart. Then pull your heel in towards the seat, bring your right hand down, and step back down. Good, now come to the center of the mat, facing a long edge of the mat. Bring your fingertips in line with your elbows, jump your feet apart. We're going to the right now. Turn your right to the left, sorry. Left foot turns forward. If you can't see the screen anymore, just turn around 180 degrees. Try to get lower. Try to sink your seat down, your knees over the toes. Eventually, if you swing your hand down, you might be able to graze the floor with your fingertips. Now, come with a forward direction, be purposeful and unhesitating in duty, just like your warrior that you're trying to represent. Now from here, bring the right arm up to meet the other one, Virabhadrasana 1. Allow the head to fall back. So if you can't get your right hip to turn, you're still sideways a little bit, you can lift the back heel if you like. The knee is sagging towards the ground, all nice and low. Bring the head back. Suppose it's an expression of devotion. Express the devotion of the warrior. And now lower the knee down, flatten up the toes. From here, Kapiyasana. Wiggle the shoulders back and forth. Try to get the arms, the shoulders to loosen. And keep using arms to pull your body by the hips.
Sink down to the seat, pull the arms back. Try to get the arms beside the ears or further back. Make sure you're not bending your elbows. This is not the shape of crescent moon. Think of the shape and just try to imitate the shape. If it's too much, you can either take hold of your opposite elbows and then lean your head back into the arms, but keep pulling your body up. Or if it's still too much, hand on the front knee and just allow the head to fall back. Lift the chest up. Keep trying to pull your body back on the hips so there's no big sharp bend in your lower back. Okay, so. And then from here, break the pose. Bring your hands on the front knee. Lift up higher. Sukha Virabhadrasana from here. Arms out. Bend the toes under in the back foot. And then just come down to your left hand. Right in front of the foot. Right arm up. Sukha Trikonasana. Keep the shoulder pressing against the inside of the knee. The right arm comes up. Try to pull the right shoulder and right hip back. Now from here, you can see, slide your fingertips back a little bit. Bend the toes under on the back foot. Lift the knee and push the left hip back. Your elbows now against the knee, arms in a straight line. Trikonasana. If it's too much, stay in the previous pose. If you want to go further, you can take the right arm behind the back. Slip your hand in between your thigh and your body, roll the right shoulder back, or you can take a full bind if you can't. Bend your left knee a little bit if you need to, bring your left arm underneath. Take the bind. It should be beside, on the outside of the thigh, beside the hip, beside the seat. So if you try to bind over the seat, it becomes more difficult. So your hand comes the outside of the thigh, just beside your hip. And then you can maybe straighten your leg again. The head down. Okay. So come down here. Actually, I should probably stay this way. And then from here, release. Bring the right knee down and come up. Power your feet to Parsvakonasana. Bring the right arm up. Ankle and toe and the knee towards the right. And see if you can get your elbow down to the outside of the leg. The armpits stay on the outside of the knee. Left hand pushes into the right. Push down so that the belly, as you're pushing down, the belly comes up higher than the thigh. And then pull the left shoulder all the way back. Start to spin the chest and face up. Pull the left hip back, the head forward as you inhale to lengthen. Exhale. You might be able to twist a little bit more. Think of the spine, trying to keep it long as you rotate. Sometimes it's easier to form a fist with your left hand to push a little bit, to be able to push a little bit harder into your hands, or you can throw your left arm over your back, your right arm goes underneath the leg, taking a bind. Join your hands underneath the belly. Those of you who can, take your back knee up off the ground. Hold the breath and push through the back heel. All these little movements help you to stay balanced and move with grace and power. And lower the back knee down. Release. Lizard. Going to do this way, as you can see, and then slide your right foot back as far as you can, and then fall to your right, landing your right hip perhaps on the ground or closer to the ground, and on the right forearm, and roll to your left. Try to get your left arm down, left forearm. If your hips are way far away from the ground, your hips are very tight, stay on your hands, but keep on trying to drop your hips down. Think of a cobra pose. It's the same type of movement. Your knee still stays close to the shoulder, so eventually you can come down further and further. Eventually you might be able to, your knee might be higher than the back. If you're very flexible, bring your chest right down. If your hips are anchored down, keep telescoping your chest forward. And the longer you stretch, the lower you'll go. Closer you'll come to the ground. Make sure your knee's not falling away from the body or inwards with your foot sliding out. Keep your knee and your heel in the same line. And now coming back onto the hands. From here, just press the toes, if they're not underneath, bend the toes under and walk back to face the middle of the mat. Of course, I have to turn around here and come all the way up. Now go to the right. Bend your right knee and go forward. Again, like the strong, determined warrior. No hesitation in their duty to serve.
swing the left arm up to meet the right, chest forward, head back. Sink your seat a little bit more. Lower the knee down, flatten out the toes, copy asana, any variation you like. If you know other variations, you can go ahead. Of course, if you're more advanced, pull the body up out of the hips, stretch, think of the crescent moon shape, remember. And pull your way back, press your way back up, press into your hands, and come upright. The legs are like a box, bend the toes under the back knee, arms lift up, and then just bring the right hand down on the inside of the foot. Left arm comes up straight. Extend the arms, straight line from one hand down to the other. And if you can, slide your fingertips back, stay on your fingertips, and then lift the back knee. Push your right hip back so the right leg straightens, and your elbows beside, just against the knee. You can bring a block underneath your hand if you can't get into the pose. It's easy if you're back. If you're starting to roll under, you can't get your left shoulder to come up. Maybe the height of the block will help you to come up a little bit higher. Pull the left hip back, open up the chest. And here, if you want, you can take your bind, left arm goes behind the back to the inside of the thigh, or you can bend your knee a little bit. Your shoulder comes or stays against the knee, but a little bit down as well, so your right arm can come underneath the leg more easily. Then bind your hands beside your right hip, and then straighten out the right leg again. You can always walk the left foot in a little bit as well. Eventually try to get your right leg straight. Now break the pose, bring the hands down, left knee comes down. I'll do it this way, so it's, you can see from another angle. Left arm up, angle the toe and the knee towards the left and drop your left arm down. Armpit staying on the outside of the knee. Right hand, either fist or an open hand, pressing into the other one, and then push down into your hand. So again, the fist and the hand gives a little bit more power, the belly comes higher than the thigh, and then start to roll towards the right. The right shoulder moves back, eventually the whole chest is facing up. If you want to take the bind, move the seat back a little bit, your elbow stays close to the back, the calf, and then use the right hand to guide, to allow the arm to slide underneath. You can take the right arm over the back this time, pull the hand out a little bit more so you can hold the hands more easily. And then if you like, hold the breath, take the knee up off the ground. Don't move fast, always with control. Eventually it looks like your whole back, you're lying on your back, your whole body turned upwards. Break the pose, look forward, and from here, lizard, walk the right foot out a little bit more, and if you can, drop down the left hip and the left forearm, roll back to the right, and see if you can telescope your chest forward more and more. Fix your gaze like a lizard that doesn't blink. Those who are flexible can bring your chest right down onto the ground, telescope your chest forward. And keep on imagining there's rocks in your hip pockets, so there's a big weight sitting on the top of your seat, and the weight just gets the hips to sink down. When the hips come down, the rest of the body will follow more easily. And now come back onto the hands. Good, coming back into plank position. So from here, I'm gonna do this way so you can see. Vasisthasana, move your left hand more to the center of the mat, towards the right, and come up. You can keep your ankles crossed here, arms in one line from hand to hand. And if you like, bring your right foot on top of the left. If you want to raise your right leg up, you can. Make like a starfish. If you need to modify, you can bring your left knee down. So again, do according to your abilities. Keep your hips high so that and your left arm, make sure you don't fall into your shoulder.
Keep your hips high so you don't feel heavy in the pose. And now go to the other hand. And the foot. Right hand comes more to the middle of the mat. Come up into plank again. Side plank. Make sure again that you keep the right arm fully extended. Don't sink and drop into the shoulder. So this kind of thing happens when you're sinking down your neck, you lose your neck as well. So find more extension. Again, you can raise the left leg up if you like. And come back into plank. So from here, lower the knees down. Sit either on your heels or in between your heels if you can. Make sure this is okay for your knees. And from here, depending on flexibility, you either walk your hands back, tilt your hips forward. So lift your hip seats a little bit, tilt them forward so that there's no, again, big crease in your lower back. If you can come down onto the forearms. If you can bring your back right down, go ahead. Supta Virasana. And take hold of your opposite elbows. If you're on your back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Feel everything just sinking in the back of the body, sinking into the ground. The belly button falling right through the body into the ground as well. The lungs collapsing inwards. And then from here, press into your hands, your feet with your hands. Tuck your chin in and peel your shoulders and head up off the mat. And press into one elbow so you can take your other hand where the elbow was and then come back up. This was to soften your knees a little bit. And then maybe let's do one more round of Vasisthasana, but this time if you want you can try variations. Bring your seat up and back into downward facing dog. Move your left hand towards the right. Move into your Vasisthasana. You can stay in this form of course or on your left knee. Or keep going. Slide your right toes back so they're in line with your, closer to the knee, left knee. And push your hip up. Turn your chest and face up. Move your left foot in. Make sure the base of the big toe is down. This is why you move the foot in. Your left foot's at 45 degrees and push your body forward so that your hip is more over the knee, your shoulders moving forward as well, behind the hands. And then you might be able to take your foot up more easily. It becomes more weightless and you can take hold of the knee, catch the knee. If you have the ability, take hold of the foot. Break the pose, coming back, and go to the other side now. Push your seat up. You start in downward facing dog so you can have your hips up to start. So move the right hand towards the left and go into your Vasisthasana, any variation you like. Slide your left toes back if you like. Go into wild thing. Spin on the heel of the palm. Right foot moves in again, toes pointing out 45 degrees. The base of the big toe grounded, that's very important. Then push into your hand, move the shoulder and hip forward more towards the right foot. And then see if you can take your weight up off your left foot so you can catch the knee, maybe even the foot. Have your hip way up to find a balance. And then release. Come back into downward facing dog. From here, lower the knees down. Child's pose, forehead down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax, remove all fatigue. Good. So now from here, starting off by lifting your seat, still coming onto the top of the head. If your hips come over your knees, you'll be more on the back of the head. Feel a stretch in the back of the neck. If this is too much intensity, then you can just move your head forward a little bit so that you're more on the top of the head. Good. Push the belly button towards the back body, so you're trying to push it right through the lower back. Those of you who want can come into a headstand, so you can just move your hands, stay in a finger stand, your fingers around the line of the knees, the back of the knees, and move your hands outside the mat. Lift your seat up. From here, walk your feet towards your hands. between your hands and bring one leg back. So then you can pulse up and down, up, off that right heel, or the heel that's on the ground in front. If you push into fingertips, hold the breath, you might be able to just bend your toes back and your foot's up off the ground. Those who feel more comfortable, you just keep on bringing your left leg back. Don't jump, don't go too fast. If you jump, you might land on your back. Eventually your feet are at the same height, above the line of the hips. Keep your feet flexed, keep your knees very bent so that they stay close to the ground. If you fall, you just fall, roll more easy. Your legs aren't up so high so you don't land as heavily. Those who feel comfortable, lift one finger up at a time and maybe end up on just the very tip of your index finger. Those who are more advanced, maybe even on the baby finger. Okay, so it takes a little bit more strength. You have to have all the weight on the head. When you're beginning, you're staying more on the forehead, the very top of the forehead, like on the hairline. Makes it easier to balance. Remember, you don't have to take your foot up off the ground at all. Just stay where you're comfortable. You can have even just both feet on the ground, or stay with your knees on the ground and your head, top of the head on the ground. These are all different variations of an inversion. And then come out of the pose softly, wherever you are. And child's pose again. Breathe in, breathe out. Eventually, as you practice more, your comfort level builds. Maybe at start you don't even want to try it, but eventually, the body, you have more of a desire to try the poses as you become more confident. This comes with constant practice. Now come up, swing your legs forward. Scooch forward to the front of the mat. Good. Now from here, tuck your chin in. Push, bring your back on the ground and push into your arms and send your feet behind your head in plow pose. Move your hands together if you can behind your back. Try to get your elbows just behind a little bit more. Your shoulders back a little bit more so your elbows come close together. And eventually you can bring your hands on your back perhaps. Raise one leg at a time, coming up high. Take your time to bring one leg up high as though you're trying to touch the ceiling, and then bring the other leg up and then you find a straighter line to start. Your toes eventually in the same line as the chin. If it's too much, if your arms aren't behind your back and more elbows are sort of beside your body, you just modify as you need to. Maybe your legs are more at an angle, your feet are over your head. This is okay. Again, come to the place where you find steadiness, where you can allow your mind to come into quietness. It's not constantly being disturbed by your discomfort. If you have a lotus, go ahead into your lotus. And if you're right on top of the shoulders, you can also experiment with getting your hands on your thighs or your knees if you're in lotus. You have to be right on top of the shoulders. You'll feel when you feel ready to remove your hands from the ground. Those on lotus, try to push your knees up higher so that the knees are higher than the hips. So all the way forward. Chest looking like a wall. Now from here, come back. If you have a pindasana, a lotus pose, you can bring your lotus down onto your body. You can keep supporting your back. However, if you can wrap your arms around the outside of the legs and join your hands just underneath the seat, pindasana. If you don't have a lotus, you bring your legs down, feet behind the head, plow pose. And from here you can drop your thighs down against your chest, your knees beside your ears. If your feet don't come all the way down, just keep your hands on the back to keep feeling supported. Go inward. Imagine with your legs squeezing against your head, you're helping to remove all the distractions by closing the ears and the eyes. Close those sense organs so you don't get distracted by the bombardment of all the signals coming in. All the noises, all the sights. Let's start to make down, your way down. Place your hands on the ground, palms down, index fingers, tips and the thumb tips touching. Roll down slowly, no jerky, fast, loud crash landings. And when a seat lands on the wrist, keep moving your legs down. Maybe stop halfway if you can. Now from here, press into your elbows, lift your back up off the ground, make it like a check mark position. Move your elbows in a little bit. Push your chest up, top of the head down. And from here, Bhastrika breath. Breathe very fast and nose like a sniffing dog. If it's too much, lower your legs down, right to the ground. Good. Now bring your head down. And then from here, push into your arms if you can. Push right back into plow pose again. And from here, you can either bring your hands to the backs and knees, you can bend your knees if you need to, or if you're more advanced, if you have the strength, you can take hold of your two peace fingers and your thumbs around your big toes, hold the breath, and try to come up into Navasana from here. Boat pose without letting your feet drop to the ground. And if more of a challenge, try not to bend your knees either. So hold the breath and come up. You might have to do this a couple of times. So if you don't make it up, you just fall back and try again. Good breath and come up. Let's do it 2 more times. Roll back and come up even if you can't do it. You have to pull on the toes, hold the breath. And push your lower back up and in as you're coming up. Okay, so now you can hold on to the feet if you like, or you can let go of the feet and then, or the knees, bring them arms beside your body. Boat pose here. Breathe very fast again. Lower the feet down onto the ground, depending on your flexibility. You can hold your opposite elbows underneath your legs and just stay here. And just press your belly against your thighs. If you can, don't waste your time. As Dharmaji says, you can straighten your legs and keep your body with your legs. Paschimottanasana. Either way, as you inhale, try to shimmy your chest forward so you're trying to get beyond the knees. Exhale, pour more weight into the legs. See if you can get your face onto your legs, the top of the head reaching front of the feet. Keep your attention on the base of the spine. Your tension might attract all the blood there and feel it circulate and wash out that area. Stimulating the base of the spine. Imagine that as the Shakti energy that's trying to wake its way up. The only way that it will release is to be in constant observance of the ethical rules, yama and niyama. And then when the energy rises and comes to the crown, it's said that that could trigger divine bliss at some point too. And then come out of the pose, Purvottanasana if you can. So if you can do Purvottanasana, so to come into Purvottanasana, slide your feet in a little bit so that you give a little bit more room for the toes to come down. The fingers are facing back. So dig in the heels and style the belly button. Sink to the lower back and then throw your hips up. Press your toes down if you can. So if you can't get your toes down, move your feet in closer and roll the thighs towards another. Push your chest up. Allow the head to drop back. If this is too much, bring your feet underneath your knees. So your shins are vertical into bench pose. And now breathe very fast again.
seat down. Pull your feet towards you. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Cross your ankles. Good. So now come onto your forearms. Raise your right leg up. Baby tiger. So make sure your leg is not lazy. Extend the leg and push through the toes. Push your chest forward. This is stretch for the lower back, so you want to create as much space. So try not to hunch. Try not to sink try not to make folds in the lower back. Push your chest away from the seat and keep extending the right leg up as though someone's pulling on the foot. If you want, you can reach around, bend the toes under on the left foot, reach around with your left hand, and pull the foot up higher. You can also do this on the right hand. So you come up higher on the hand, push into the roots of your toes with your left foot, and pull the leg up, push your chest forward. And then release, and come on to the other side. You can start on the forearms, left leg up. Raise the leg up. Look like a proud tiger. And come maybe onto your hands if you like. Bend your knee. Bend the toes under the right foot. Take the foot while it's close to the seat and then pull the foot up. You can do this on the forearm, of course. Now pull the heel in towards the seat and release. Come back onto your seat. Bring your feet out in front. Knees together. Feet together. Left arm up. Bring the arm to the right, left arm to the right side. Outside on the outside of the thigh. Push the lower back up and in. Make sure you don't lean back. So you don't want this to happen. This is not, it's not the pose. Keep your body straight up so you can twist more. Push the elbow into the knee and the knee into the elbow. And keep watching the spine rotating in your imagination. See, imagine your skin is transparent. You can see right through. And allow that, encourage you to twist more. So it's not just the eyes that are turning. Come back. Go to the other side. Right arm up. And go to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale. Push the lower back up and in. Telescope the neck out of the shoulders. Turn to the left. Make sure your knees don't fall away from one another. And release. Now come down onto your back. Shavasana. Once you're on the ground, breathe in. Breathe out, remove all fatigue. Let go of all tension, all efforts. Surrender completely to relaxation so we can allow the healing effects to take place to a greater extent. Imagine as you inhale, you're attracting all the tension, all the impurities in the body to the center of the body. So as you exhale, you can drop them right out. Imagine there's a big funnel sitting underneath you and just allowing them all to drain out through that funnel. Do this 2 more times. Attract all, not just the physical impurities, the tightness, the tension, the restrictions, but the mental and the emotional as well. All the thoughts that you cling to. Sometimes you think you're 100% right, when in fact, from other person's perspective, you could be 100% in disagreement with other beings. So be considerate of all the perspectives. We have something to learn from everything. It's often the mind that entraps us into a way of thinking that prevents us from evolving and growing. So be fully receptive. and all the emotional impurities as well. Any sadness or anger, negativity, drop them right out of the body. Release it all. And just make intention, just stay in a place of love. Stay in a place of peacefulness of mind. Again, being completely open and receptive to all experiences, all perspectives. They all have something to learn from everything and everyone. And to see all beings as divine. For in fact, all beings possess a certain portion of God within, the equal amount in every being. So just try to see that inner light, that spiritual sun that shines within each and every being. So now on that note, let's come back to seated position, to carry that out, that intention out into your day-to-day life. So come back now. We'll close the practice with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Instill the peace within, send it out to all beings everywhere. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful day. I'm sorry again about the technical glitch this morning, which is why I had to restart again and start late. So this is why it's ending at this time. We're just making up for the delay in start. Thank you for your understanding. Have a wonderful day.